The National Museum of Natural History owes its genesis to Mrs. Indira Gandhi, former Prime Minister, who decided that the country needs a museum to depict its flora, fauna and mineral wealth. The museum opened its doors on 5th of June 1978, coinciding with the World Environment Day. The Gallery 1 on Introduction to Natural History portrays the origin and evolution of life and presents the variety and diversity of the flora and fauna of our country. The presentation follows a section of evolutionary sequences and evidences to establish how the present-day life evolved. An exquisite artifact to have a look at in this section is the 160 million years old dinosaur bone. Another section depicts the plants and animals in their natural habitat, followed by pollination in flowers, plants and their uses, hurtful and beneficial insects, camouflage, adaptation of terrestrial, aquatic and aerial life in animals, endangered animals, etc. This section not only provides useful information to the visitors, but also serves as a valuable resource for students. The Gallery 2 on Nature's Network Ecology presents an overview of major ecosystems of the world. Role of plants as primary producers, food chains, food webs, decomposition, biogeochemical cycles, interrelationship amongst plants, animals and human beings, present-day environmental problems such as pollution, deforestation, etc., and the reasons, ethical, aesthetic, economic and scientific, for conservation.
Gallery 3 on Conservation deals with many aspects of conservation of nature. The deforestation is the thoughtless exploitation of trees by human being is presented symbolically through an oversized model of human hand ruthlessly uprooting a tree. Exhibits that follow give a didactic view of the importance of trees in conserving soil. Conversely, deforestation leads to soil erosion, siltation of riverbeds and formation of wastelands. These forests are the rich repository of genetic and biological diversity. Two exhibits that stand out are on Bishnoi's community and Chipko Andolan.
The gallery exhibits a plethora of history that relates to our country. It is therefore a great insight for tourists as well, who may have a keen interest in knowing about our country. It has a very fascinating setup and is a must visit in Delhi.
India is a vast country, and having an institution of national importance in the capital city of India alone is not sufficient for extending the mandate, environmental educational aspects of the museum. So government of India has taken decision that one, even though we have got a national level institution in Delhi, that has got very limited role. So we started to establish regional level institutions, and we have got a few regional museums in National History, we call it RMNH, in South India in Mysore, and Central India in Bhopal, Eastern India in Bhubaneswar, and two more are coming. One is coming in Western region in Sabarmati area, and a fifth one is coming in Northeast area in Delhi. That means access to the resources available in the National Museum of Natural History must be made available in a larger national context. So we are making effort to make these resources there. That is one aspect, extending our domain. Another fundamental work of museum, this National Museum of Natural History, that it is environmental awareness among the public in general. So, and that environmental awareness we do normally through different activities. One is a major institutional based, like we have got exhibitions on various aspects of environment. What is the relationship of animals and plants, and how it is affecting the life of the human beings. If there is no animals and plant life, whether life can be sustainable for human beings. So the environment conservation is essential for the survival of mankind. All these things are depicted in our museum through permanent exhibitions. We call it galleries, permanent exhibition galleries. We have got other type of activities, like we have got temporary exhibition. After this permanent exhibition, that is the galleries, we arrange exhibitions like on contemporary things, like global warming and climate change, all this work that we arrange in our fourth gallery. Now recently we have got an exhibition on intangible natural heritage. So that will be changing, so that people are coming again and again on it. Another category of exhibition we do is a traveling exhibition. An exhibition which we open it in a museum, and after that it will move to another area, whether in a museum or not. So that the message of environmental education, what we do through exhibition, is passed on to other areas of India. And third category is the type of exhibition we call mobile museum. An exhibition is set in a way, which we have got one mobile museum. Now it is stationed in Bhubaneswar. It will be going to different areas, remote areas, with the message of a museum exhibition. And other things are that we arrange a large number of educational programs, mainly meant for different categories of people, including common people, students, teachers, and recently we have expanded to a category of people called sapera groups. Those human beings who are depending on animals for their survival, just like Baluka, Karniwala, sapera who work on snake charming, and so many type of people. So we are recently started that how these people come into animal training program as part of the sustenance. This type of things, right? And one or two other areas in which we are working is that this is the first museum in Asia to have some program for disabled children. We call it persons with disabilities are part of our community. So they must be given chance to enter into the resources available in museum. Normally they may not be able to come, or if they are able to come, the resources may not be available. So our museum, the National Museum of Natural History, along with our regional centers, are the first in Asia to develop special program for disabled, like developing Braille catalog of the museum. In 1978 we established the first Braille catalog of any museum in Asia. So that will help the blind children to access that, and we adapt our museums to all the resources are available, so that can be modified. It is accessible to persons with disabilities, like locomotor difficulty, that means physically handicapped we call it, then blind children, then those with speech and hearing impairment. And we have got so many programs all over, and we are in some of our area we have developed a special garden, we call it touch, feel and learn garden, specifically meant for these blind students, and we continue with it. And we arrange so many programs, training program for NGOs for this type of thing. That is one thing. And recently, for the last 2-3 decade, we had taken a special thrust on 2-3 areas. One is, I told you, the accessibility program with respect to disabled children all over India. And second thrust area we have taken is a term called intangible natural heritage. That is a knowledge system related to the natural heritage or biodiversity, traditional knowledge. And probably that the first time in the world an exhibition on intangible natural heritage was established in our museum recently. We have got an exhibition on Fourth Year. That is the first time in the world an exhibition on the knowledge system about environment, natural heritage. We call it intangible natural. So this museum is a pioneer in taking some of the lead in the world movement of natural history and development to bring it to the agenda of our museum and educate public about the importance of our natural heritage. So these are some of the activities we do, and we do program for children not only in museum but outside area, outreach activities we call it. And we used to arrange regular programs by arranging nature camps, taking children to national park and all this one. And in summer vacation period and winter vacation period, we have got specialized vacation programs all over India. And in addition, we arrange national level competitions. We have got a program called Young Environmentalist of the Year Award. The last 5 years, we arrange competition all over India. Select students, again we arrange a national level program, and the best student is given award called YEA, that is Young Environmentalist of the Year Award. Every year it is given on the day of World Environment Day, June 5th, by either President of India, Prime Minister, or the chief guests who are coming on the day of the World Environment Day, June 5th. That is, in nutshell, many of the activities we are doing for in public.
The reaction of people towards this museum has been fantastic. Lot of schools, we receive lot of schools, college students and other people from all sections of society. They come here to see this museum, they get knowledge, they get information, awareness about our environment, nature, and the basic thing that attracts them is the real specimens we have in this museum.